What's up, y'all? Shadypeach here, and we're back with another opening. So today we are finally going to see the results of the rest of our PSA cards that we got from our top 32 in DLC Vegas. I have 3 cards. It's going to be Dragonfire, Cinderella Stouthearted, and the Let It Go. We're going to take a look at those in a moment, but first, you guys know how this works. We're going to go ahead and just open up some packs. I have a trove here for Shimmering Skies, so just 8 packs. Won't take very long, and we're going to see how we do. So, here we are. Here's our cards, as usual. Haven't seen them yet. I got them yesterday, and basically I had no time to film a video, so they've just been sitting on my desk, and I am opening it with you guys. It's kind of hard to resist looking at them, though, I won't lie. So, as usual, Shimmering Sky Trove. I've opened a million of these at this point. I think this is the most troves I've opened for a set. Got our little dividers, we got our dice, a little sparkle. Got our storage, cheap storage. We've got our, what do you call it, lore tracker, lore counter. Got a million of these. And then we have, hopefully, 8 packs. Yes, we have our 8 packs. So we're going to go ahead and open these up. Before I do that, though, I do have something I want to show you guys. So I, as you guys know, didn't do, I didn't get top 8 in the championships for Shimmering Skies. Just wasn't able to. But I did win an eBay auction for this bad boy. Just because I didn't want to let one of these slip out of my grasp. I wanted to have one, just that way I always have one, and I wanted to make sure it was a 10. Last time what I did, because I didn't earn Ursula either, I basically bought an Ursula, hoped that it would grade a 10, and came back a 9. This time I was just like, nah, let's just get a 10. It's actually pretty affordable right now, because this is the cheapest Set Champ card that there is, so I would highly recommend getting them. I feel like there's something special about getting the first 3, and then I don't know if I'll collect the rest. I'll probably just collect the ones that I earn going forward. As I said, I didn't earn that, just won it at an eBay auction. So let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. I don't mind the art on it, though. I think it's actually still pretty. It's very rare that I'll buy PSA cards of Lorcana. I prefer earning the ones that I pull. I feel like it's a little bit more of a nicer memory. But sometimes if I find like a really good deal, it's hard to pass that up. So, all right. So starting off, we have Healing Touch, White Rabbit, Night Howler's Rage, Evil Comes Prepared, Royal Guard, Visions of the Future, Robin Hood, Taffeta Mutton Fudge, Finders Keepers. Ooh, nice. We got a Bonsai. Hey, that's pretty good. Holy cow, we got a Bonsai and a Clarabelle in the same pack. That's awesome. That's, I think, arguably the best card in this set. That's awesome. And a foil Moana. All right. Great way to start off a trove. I will take it. I usually find that most of the time when I open up cards when I'm doing a PSA reveal, don't usually pull that well, which is fine because the attention is supposed to be on the PSA cards. But, you know, I don't mind. I feel like it's okay to have some attention here, attention there. Don't mind at all. That's a great start to this trove. So let's see what else we got. We got Merlin, whatever that is, Break Free, Kanai, another Visions of the Future, When Will My Life Begin, Amethyst Chromicon, Amber Chromicon, Merlin's Cottage, Royal Tantrum, Rafiki, and a Cha-Cha. The one member of the Emperor's New Groove family that Pacha has that people don't use. They use Chicha and Tipo, and occasionally Cusco, but that's pretty much it. No, they don't use Pacha either. So, but I know that there is a good Yzma that's coming out soon, so I have a feeling that she'll be played. I've seen now a fair amount of the cards for the next set. I haven't looked at all of them. I know that they're all revealed at this point, but I like to kind of experience it while I'm opening the cards with you guys, just to be like, whoa, that's good. And I'll usually let the experts kind of figure all those out. I have seen the Lilo, the Treeborn Frog equivalent Lilo. That's pretty insane. And we have a Who's With Me. Yeah, so it looks like there's still gearing stuff up for Hyper Aggro. Like, between Tiana and Lilo. Whew. And if you play Whole New World in like a Steel Song deck and you have that and you just have it discarded and you just kind of have it sitting in your graveyard, and the next turn it just pops out. It's insane. Hyper aggro is very much here to stay, so we're just gonna all have to get used to that at some point. We have Try Everything, Little John, Pacha, Coda, Mother Gothel, and a Robin Hood. All right. Not too shabby. Let's see. Anything else this trove might be hiding? We are nearing the end of this format, obviously, as everyone I'm sure knows. Right now, there's not a whole lot to do in terms of events. Set champs are over, DLC's over. Everyone's kind of waiting on bated breath for the set to open up, and of course for Continental information to be announced. So I do have one last big video that I am going to be doing before the set ends. It's basically a farewell to Shimmering Skies, at least for a little while. Obviously, we're going to come back to it. I really do want to pull Vanellope or the Wreck-It Ralph cards at some point. Oh, speaking of which, ooh, Foil Hideaway, not too shabby. So I really did like this set. Next to Inklands, this is probably my favorite set. I like the artwork. The new set, I kind of have mixed feelings about. I'll let it grow on me. I'm sure it will. I like Pirates. I like Big Hero 6. So it's interesting. So we'll see what happens. But I feel like this was the strongest set for Red-Blue, and I've really enjoyed that. But Hyper Aggro, man. Hyper Aggro is here to stay. So we'll see what happens. We got a library. Very nice. Bashful. Got Snow White. Ooh, a Daisy Duck. That's pretty good. And a Pete. Okay. Okay. That's like $6. Remember when Daisy Duck was $20? Oof. I mean, I have a feeling it'll go back up because if Hyper Aggro just keeps getting stronger and stronger, people will be using that Daisy Duck. So we'll see. Usually how Hyper Aggro works is it's really strong at the beginning of a format, and then people figure out how to fight it. But honestly, it's hard to prepare for every single deck that's out there until side decking has been introduced, which I don't know if they'll do. I don't know if they'll do a ban list. I don't know if they'll do like a block format. I really hope not. That would just make me sad. That's pretty good. We got a Doc. I think this guy's like $6 for a rare. It's pretty good. Okay, we got another legendary. Not many people use this one, but I have seen it played in what do you call it? Steel purple deck, like the discard style Jafar deck, and a Kronk. All right. So this isn't a bad trove. We got 2 legendaries and some useful rares. So I'll take it, and we still got 1 pack left. Let's see, last pack magic. And one of those legendaries is useful. I feel like that Jafar isn't bad in that one deck that I mentioned. So we'll see. Maybe his value will go up. All right. Final pack. We got Hypnotic Deduction, Potion of Might, Sneezy, Medal of Heroes, Clarabelle, Fix-It Felix, Merlin's Carpetbag, Plate Armor, Sugar High Speedway, and final card, another Robin Hood. All right. No new enchanted today. So now we have all of our cards open, which, like I said, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad of a trove. So got a lot more Shimmering Skies content coming though. So now we're gonna go ahead and give myself anxiety and a heart attack. I am very hopeful. So let's see. If I get all 9s, it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, we'd prefer 10s. If I get less than 9, I'm going to be devastated. I don't think so, but I will say this. I know that there's a lot of feedback about Dragonfire right now. Apparently, a lot of people's Dragonfires haven't been that great of quality, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it came back lower than a 9, which would be kind of a bummer, but I'll still keep it just because to commemorate the experience, so we'll see. Anyway, first card. Oh, speak of the devil. We have a Dragonfire. First impression, I feel like it looks pretty good. Like, obviously I can't really reveal that corner. Oh, I can. It doesn't look too shabby. I don't think. I can't really see any imperfections with it, but maybe it's just not centered. It might be actually a little bit shifted that way, from what I can tell. This gap right here is pretty big. So let's see. It's probably a 9. So we have Dragonfire. This is the one I'm kind of least like whatever about. So Dragonfire. Yeah, Okay, so we got a 9 on our Dragonfire. That's actually not bad considering how many reports I've heard about Dragonfires being terrible because they just were mismanaged so badly. They were like in a bunch of boxes and they had a million of these. They just kind of handed them out. It's still pretty. I still really like it. So I'm okay with a 9. I was expecting actually less for that one. Next up, we have, this one I think is the prettiest just because I love the color blue. We have Let It Go. I'm looking at the centering now that I've gotten a better idea about centering, and I feel like this is definitely better than the Dragonfire, but I think it is still a little off-centered. It does feel like a little bit shifted this that way, but I could be wrong. So let's see. This is probably another 9. So we have our Let It Go promo. This is for getting in the top 128. Oh, we got a 10! We got our first 10! Okay. So the centering was significant on that. Dude, okay. I'm glad we at least got 110. Whew. Okay. We got our and that's the prettiest one in my opinion, the Let It Go promo. Okay. Okay, so one of my prize cards is a 10, at least. That is really awesome. Okay. And that looks really pretty. I like it. All right. I'm obsessing too much on that. So we got 1-9, 110. And now for the moment we're all waiting for. This is for getting in the top 64. So let's take a look at this again. In terms of centering, I feel like it's not bad. I feel like it's pretty akin to the Let It Go. Let's look at those corners. They look pretty flawless. It's hard to look at this corner. How's the back? You know, I don't really... Well, actually, it might be a little bit off-centered here. This is actually a really bulgy line. I feel like that it is shifted a little bit that way. I could be wrong, but I do think that this is definitely a thicker line than this one. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how harsh they are, but man, that is just beautiful. All right, so we have Cinderella Stouthearted. Come on, at least a 9. I mean, it's gonna be a 9, but let's see if we can get a 10. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God, yes! Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. We have PSA 10 Cinderella Stouthearted. Okay. Obviously, we would have preferred this to be the Rapunzel, because we know how that went, but this is okay. This is basically just one game less than the Rapunzel, so that is still an accomplishment. Oh man, okay, I'm pretty stoked now. That's awesome. We got 2 10s, and then Dragonfire actually came out pretty decent. Whew. So there is our graded cards. That is the rest of them. Oh, you know what? Hang on. One sec. And we're back. There is our Rapunzel. So we finally got them all back. There is our scores. Dragonfire, Let It Go, Cinderella, and Rapunzel. Obviously, the only thing we're missing from the collection is the Golden Mickey. Yeah, right. Maybe one day we'll be able to earn something like that, but for right now, I am more than satisfied. Wasn't expecting much. Okay, that's awesome. Jeez, these are beautiful. I love them. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Finally have some luck turned around. Thank goodness. Be sure to leave a like. Oh, and yeah, here, we'll throw that guy into the mix too. We also got our Mirabel. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right.